Hello everyone, my name is... Please save me, I'm trapped in Eureka Hydatos trying to get into a Baldesian arsenal run before Endwalker. Everything is pain. And welcome to World of Horror. And listen, I might get into Baldesian arsenal run, okay? I'm like halfway there to getting to max level. You don't actually need to prep that much, you just need the Logos actions, which in Pyros I got a minion that was worth like 10 million gil, and so if I need to spend like 1,000,000 gil on getting the freaking Logos actions because I'm a healer and healer Logos actions are expensive, who the hell cares, dude? Anyways, so listen, I've come to make an announcement. I would like to apologize because, and like this is genuine hours here, so we actually had a few fan events, like for me, like people made mods in World of Horror for me to enjoy, and I tried them out. They were made at kind of an awkward time for me, because it was literally like I had already recorded the backlog for traveling back home for riding home. Yeah, listen, the Final Fantasy 14 references are gonna be pretty abundant. But listen, like, they were made around the time where I was, like, getting ready to, like, travel back, and traveling is always stressful, and then when I got back, I had to, like, argue with American Airlines for a freaking refund because of the heck they put me through. And so I was pretty much busy in October, and then November. You know, November's also been kind of busy. So it's like, I just kind of like, and here we are going into December, and I feel like a jerk because I only used them like a couple of times, but we've got all three of them. And I'm gonna feel like a major dick if there is a fourth or a fifth one that I don't know about. But the three that I could find, we have them installed, and we're gonna be using them. And what better character to use them on than Mizuki, because that seems thematically appropriate for some reason. Anyways, we are gonna be taking our time here because, oh my god, I've been trapped in Eureka for like... You know, there's the joke that I don't play Final Fantasy 14. The joke is real. I don't play Final Fantasy 14. I play Eureka. There's a big difference. And dear God, I'm almost level 60. I'll be level 60 probably at like 4 in the morning tonight. And, you know, once I'm level 60 and I get the Logos actions, I believe that's all I need to do Baldesian Arsenal. I'm a part of the Discord for my data center, and you know, I'm gonna start asking around soon, like while I'm grinding, because it probably helps to be proactive. But it's like, people are not consistent with what you need, because somebody's like, oh, you know, you gotta get your gear to +2, and it's like, somebody was like, no, you don't. That's only if you want to do like the hardcore runs. If you just want the orb for you and the boys to ponder, it's not that deep. You just need to get to level 60, and then somebody else is like, oh, but you gotta get your weapon though, right? And they're like, You know, I like, the only thing that I know for sure is that there are Logos actions that you want to bring. That's about it, okay? I've been dealing with the stressful nightmare that is Eureka, so I'm not gonna, like, my brain is fried. I don't want to do, like, an old god that requires me to, like, freaking calculate, like, oh my god, how many times can I rest at home, or, oh my god, if I go to the hospital, I'll get +3% doom. Let's just give me Apiolazat, man. So, charisma, knowledge, so strength, charisma, knowledge. We'll probably rush strength, so it's not a big deal. Knowledge is doable for sure. Light source, not so much. I mean, she does have 8 charisma, so, like, if we're exploring the forest a lot, there's a chance. I'll take the chance if it won't kill us. And second enemy. So really just remember your second enemy. Hopefully the ally that we... What ally did we get? Maria? Eh. Does Maria have a blue option? Like, when I first saw Maria for the first time, I literally, like, I shouted, let's go, and that, like, got into the red on, like, OBS and Adobe. Like, I was really excited, but she's not that good. Like, she's good, but only if you're playing Haru, pretty much. Although one thing that she does allow you to do is stockpile smonks if you get her early, and then once you, like, activate... Because you can only start smonking by activating the cigarette item. You can't, like, use her to build up smonks and then activate them. She'd be a lot better then, because you could save up smonks for, like, Akamanto or whatever, and then you could just deal with that, but... You know, it is what it is. We'll go Rebel. And by that, I mean we'll go Star. And don't forget the money. That's the most important thing about this screen, besides looking good. Self-confidence. You'll love to see it. But listen, like, I have been getting... So here's the thing. In my entirety of playing the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV, right? I have never encountered, like, a toxic person. Like, there are some people who, you know, they were, like, obviously drunk, and they made the instance a lot more memorable, alright? But, like, I've never had... Like, I mean, you know, you go into a lobby of, like, any online video game you can think of, and somebody will tell you to, like, Kermit suicide within, like, the first, like, 5 matches that you play, alright? It's not as bad as it used to be on, like, Xbox Live Call of Duty, but, I mean, it's still pretty bad, and, like, I don't care, because it's, like, I mean, listen, I've said it before, like, when I was younger, I was in those COD lobbies. I didn't talk any crap, mainly because I didn't have a mic for, like, ever. This microphone I'm using right now is actually one of the first microphones I ever got. And I've had it for a long time. It's a good... Rode is a good microphone. Anyways, let's just go, dude. Let's just go. But, like, you know, like, Splitgate is bad. And... It also... Splitgate is, like, one of the only multiplayer games I've played in recent years that muting somebody is a pain in the ass. Like, so many games realize that the multiplayer community is just trash, and so they just, like, they make it to where you, like, hover your mouse cursor over their name and they're muted, right? That's how easy it is. In Splitgate, you have to hit pause, you have to go to mute players, you have to click on them, then you have to click confirm, mute, and then you have to leave the menu. It's the whole thing. But for, like, pretty much, are we gonna get rid of the bandage just so we can get a freaking, like, just so that we can get a freaking monkey wrench? Like, I mean, probably. Now, you might be like, what's the obsession with the monkey wrench? You have to put 4 points into strength instead of, what's it? And you're right. You are right. Especially because we have a strength check that makes it a lot harder, and we just got panic as well. So you know what? Let's just take care of our light source problem, and we also have the knowledge thing as well, so we can power level knowledge and feel pretty good about that. But power leveling strength is just generally better because of bracing for impact, but you know, it is what it is. Both are perfectly viable. And, oh, try to recruit allies is a banger. It is a banger. A confirmed banger, although Yoichi's not a very good... Like, what we should have done is we should have gone for the school, because I didn't think that we would get an ally on our literal first investigation, but... So we're gonna have 4% less attack speed in the grand scheme of things, but that's assuming that we can, like, survive to fame anyways, and even get fame, right? Like, because getting fame is the hardest part about playing Mizuki. But anyways... You know, it's like, a lot of the time, when you're playing an online game, the community is just a dumpster fire, right? Like, you're gonna... Racial slurs are gonna fly. You know, it's gonna be bad, alright? Like, that's just kinda... Like, you know, it's bad, and it shouldn't happen, but as someone who... You know, like, the Xbox Live 360, like, early 360 was my boy back in the day, like Halo 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1. It doesn't really bother me. I guess I have a thick skin, but... Gigolo first enemy, by the way. But in Final Fantasy XIV, I was, like, genuinely surprised when I first started playing that game, because the community is nice. Right? Like, people aren't, like, super rude. Like, people are genuinely pretty good. You know, like, again, like, you'd have some people who are, like, literally drunk or something like that. Coughing blood, who cares? Like, you'd have somebody who's, like, literally drunk, and then they would make the instance a lot more entertaining than it otherwise would be. But you never had somebody be, like, a total asshole. Like, if somebody was performing poorly, they'd be like, hey, guys, sorry, my bad. And you'd be like, ah, no, it's cool, man, it's alright, we've all been there. And, you know, if somebody was, like, a little heated, they would be like, you know, I'm just kind of having a bad day or something. Like, you never got into a situation... Coughing Blood's dexterity, right? Yeah. Do we bandage these? I guess we do. Might as well, right? Saves us a trip. But, we could bandage something that's significantly better. Okay, so Kana is gone. So we're gonna go to the schoolyard, we're gonna get somebody, and if they're bad, we're gonna kill them. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We have some choices here, right? Okay, no we don't. You were always such a kidder. So for some reason, we can't, we only have 2 allies here, so we should be able to recruit her, I don't know why. Let's just refresh, it's fine. Always such a kidder. Well, okay, this was completely worthless. Don't worry about it. Okay, we wasted our time, and now we are in a bad spot. But that's okay, because we're gonna rest at home, and probably rest at home again. Just because this is a mystery where you take -3 stamina at the end of it. So we're gonna be down 8% attack speed in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. Is this the second enemy? Just making sure? Yes. So Forgotten Specimen, he will be on the test later. Why is it all gotta be Reason, dude? Why is it all gotta be Reason? I am once again asking. Come on, let's go. I think I've said the dice roll bit enough, but how much have you ever lost on a coin toss? For me, nothing. We never lose coin tosses at all. So this is gonna be brutal. Like, this is gonna be, like, horrible, but that's okay. So yeah, like, I've played as far, like, I've played, like, I think before I did Eureka, I put, like, 400 hours into it. No, sorry. How many hours do I have in Dota 2? Because it was, like, last time I checked, I had, like, 20 hours less than Dota 2, and then I started doing Eureka, right? So, how many hours have I put into Dota 2? Let me see. I've put 637 hours into Dota 2, 526 on Team Fortress 2. So I think it would probably be safe to say that I put around 500 hours into Final Fantasy XIV. And, you know, it's an MMO. You have to team up with 3 other to 7 other to 23 other people for, like, dungeons, trials, and raids, right? In that, like, 500 hours, never met, like, this is legitimate, this is being serious. In that 500 hours, never met a single person who was at all, like, even, like, maybe a little, like, well, I don't even know how to say it, like, maybe, like, a little blunt, maybe, like, a little impolite. That is probably the worst person archetype that I've ever seen on Final Fantasy XIV, is somebody who is a little impolite. That's it. Now, the moment I start doing Eureka, that's when you see the slurs, that's when you see the people being openly hostile to each other, that's when you see some people get banned, alright? Like, I literally, the first, like, 3 minutes I was in Hydatos, people were calling each other slurs in the shout chat, and I was just like, alright, people getting banned tonight. But it's just like, you never see any, like, Eureka is Final Fantasy XIV hell, okay? Like, it legitimately is, like, it is Final Fantasy XIV hell. And do we get charisma just for the lulz, I guess? Like, I mean, why not? I mean, maybe we should have, like, re-rolled to try to get fame or something, but it doesn't really matter. Road's closed. That's kind of a bummer. That's a big bummer, depending. I haven't been paying attention to, like, our other mysteries. I just saw Eerie Eels and clicked. Okay, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Like, Household Hell's kind of bad, but I think we can get that out of the way pretty quickly. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Because we got Roads closed, we're kind of free. Kind of opened up a lot more. The problem is that our stamina is great, but our reason sucks. So it's like, we can't really... If our reason... Like, here's the thing. If we get into a fight in School of Scissors, then realistically speaking, we could just, like... Is it meditate? That would be fine. But at the same time, it's like, you don't really want to do... Like, what do we want the dust for? Probably nothing. Like, just a random fight. So let's do Coma, get the dust, make our problems significantly worse. Village is low threat level. That's probably fine. Like, if we get into a fight, you serve the old ones. Normally, I would say serve, well, what? But it's 2 allies. That's pretty good. And we do lose -1 reason, which is a bummer, but, Sukiban girl, that's kind of nice. Fujiko. So we have, 20% bonus attack speed when we get Fame, so we really do want to try to reroll for it if we don't get it on the next level up, but that was a relatively, like, besides getting 13% Doom, that was which is bad, by the way. That was a relatively harmless side quest. It is a waste of time. This does stamina, right? Okay, good. I was about to be like, we don't really want to risk getting plus Doom, but, you know. I'm calling the police. Thank God for 9 charisma, by the way. Did we roll an 8+1 there? You gotta donate your blood. You gotta. Like, you don't take... We don't take reason there. And we don't have fetid fumes, so this is probably gonna be like a certified plus 9% Doom mystery. If you catch my drift. 11% Doom, maybe? As a treat. So we can do 80, 90? That's... I mean, we have to fight. Like, you can't not fight in this situation, because he do be the... Oh my god. He do be the glitched magician, though. So, let's spend a turn bracing for impact. And... Can we do that? No, we can do this, though. 80% chance, that's not bad. 80% chance is not bad. I mean, it's bad, we missed, but it's not terrible. Okay, hold on. So, do that, and then brace for impact. There we go. So we should be able to... I mean, it's not good. That was the wrong button. She ain't Falco. She ain't Falco, Happy Feet. So don't mind me, I'm insane. So, you know, 90, 80, it's perfectly... Don't talk to me? Brother. Like, I know we just made a 40% chance, but do you really have to do that to me, like, ever? Like, can you please not ever do that to me again? Like, what are we playing, Moriko? Come on. Mizuki doesn't miss these. Well, she literally did, but that's kind of besides the point. Eldritch Amulet for the win? Gruesome Totem is, like, the second best thing you can get here. Gruesome Totem is, like, beautiful. This is amazing. Like, yeah, it looks terrible. Like, I mean, look at that smile. How could you not trust that smile? But no, Gruesome Totem is, like, one of the best things that we could have gotten. Like, it might be better. In our situation, it might be better than Eldritch Amulet. Although, no, Eldritch Amulet would be better, because then we wouldn't have to rest. But then we can never take it off. But then we don't have Akamanto. And what C-slot item are you going to get that's actually, like, good? Besides, like, you get a C-slot item a game, and then you never change it. But yeah, we're going to rest a few times, I think. Because we need to do something about that terrible, god-awful reason, though. And we should also go to the hospital as well. Because we don't want to have a broken bone, right? This was dangerous, right? I guess we'll just buy a coffee. Like, it was doomed. Okay, we made the correct choice then. It's not a popular choice. It's going to be very controversial, but that's okay. So we got the painkillers. Throw that in our freaking back pocket. You know, you just steal a painkiller from the doctor, and then you just, like, put it into your briefcase. It's like, oh, why do you need it? Why do you need to bring your briefcase into the doctor's office? Stop asking questions. I'm the one paying you 2 funds here, not the other way around. So, do we rest another time? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just rest another time. That's fine. 64% Doom's kind of scary. Mystery too, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. Do not use the Dust of Seeing. You will die. You will perish. Good thing we already saw the TV for Moriko, and we don't have any forest mysteries anyways, so it's completely fine. So with, because we got the Gruesome Totem, like, we really do not need the occult store. Like, literally the only reason the occult store exists is to give you, like, maybe Small Candle, and always Gruesome Totem in the case of no Akamanto. Like, that's basically why it exists. So there's not really a big deal, and once you get the Gruesome Totem through RNG, which does not happen very often, you can just kind of, like, edit your town. You don't need to worry about it. Now listen, you gotta address the elephant in the room. The fact that I've waited past my average view duration means that we've filtered out well, no, I have to be very diplomatic here, because it is average view duration, which means average viewer. I have to be very diplomatic here. Choose your next words carefully. Chat will remember that. I guess since I've filtered out the average view duration, we can talk about something slightly spicy, and not have to worry about somebody just, like, casually watching the video and then getting, like, activated. Although I think that I have good takes, so that shouldn't happen anyways. But, and also, you can't dislike the video anymore because YouTube removed the dislike feature, which is very funny to me. Like, it's just, like, having the thumbs down button there, but it doesn't do anything is really funny. But anyways, no update in November. No update November. Oh no. Wait, no update November, that's none, right? Or am I insane? Anyways, none. No update November. It is what it is. I mean, I'm still having fun, so I'm gonna keep playing the game. I mean, like, would I recommend buying the game? Well, I recently did on Twitter, so I mean, yeah, I think the game's fun. Could you tell by looking at my channel for 5 seconds? I think the game's fun. It's worth the, like, 15 bucks I spent on it, right? It is $15, isn't it? Or did I think I got it at, like, a discount when it first came out, right? Yeah, it's like 15 bucks. The game's worth 15 bucks, alright? Like, that's... Even in its early access state. Words are hard, by the way. Even in its early access state, it's still worth the money, you know? Now, do I wish the game was getting updates when we were told that the game was getting updated? Yeah. And I would also appreciate not having to, like, name search through the freaking, like, official Discord to see where we're at when it comes to the update. But, I mean, it's better than how it was, like, a couple months ago when we had, like, no communication whatsoever. Like, we at least have expectations now, which is nice. But at the same time, it's perfectly reasonable to be upset about update coming on the last weekend of November. And that was, like, 2 days ago. And it's like, oh, the update's definitely coming in November. Like, it's perfectly fine to be upset about that. Just don't take it too far, right? Just be, like, you know, upset and realize that it'll hopefully get updated later. Like, yeah, I mean, that's about it, right? Like, as long as you don't take it too seriously, it's fine. Like, I think, like, I mean, I'm a little upset about it, like, I'm not gonna lie. But, anyways. And, like, I think it's totally fine to be upset. I legitimately do think it's totally fine to be upset. There's nothing to... There's nothing wrong with that. It's a normal human reaction. But you know what else is a normal human reaction? Going to the seaside and immediately regretting it, because god damn it! Like, I was setting up a bit there, but, like, did it really have to be, like, did it have to go that hard? Like, come on, man, come on. Anyways, we need to sell, like, a thing, or else we're gonna get a visit from the Jar of Blood salesman. We're gonna get money here. Innsmouth Look, let's go. We're on Timeline B, we can't use it. How's the mansion doing? Mansion is a low threat level? Like, that doesn't really matter, because roads are closed, so it basically has the same effect regardless, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll ignore it for stamina damage here. We'll go back to the seaside and then immediately regret it. A 9 charisma be like... Bruh. Like, I really, we're not waking up Oteru, I don't even care. Like, if you want to have fun, you wake up Oteru. Do I want to have fun? No. I've been in freaking, do it, dude. I've been in freaking Eureka. Alright, fame, thank you. I will take my win now. Why, yes, I will win the game now. Why do you ask? We have a lump of flesh, it's not a big deal. And if we can access our storage, which I'm pretty sure we can in this mystery, we can get painkillers, and that's even better. Holding out for Billy Mays would be, like, really cool. Do we have dexterity? No, dexterity is the one that we don't have, so energy drink is significantly less useful. Store is closed. Alright, that's a little bit of a bummer, but, I mean, we're not gonna get... Like, think about it this way. What can you buy from the occult store that's useful when you already have a weapon? And you already have Gruesome Totem? Like, small candle if you want to run from fights, that's it. Like, that legitimately is kinda it. And so, yeah, we'll do School Scissors. Do you think we can live School Scissors? We live School Scissors, and then go to Sailors, because Sailors, both of these are really short. We'll be fine, right? And we can equip the Gruesome Totem if we, like... Preferably, we take reason damage. I'll chug this. That's fine. School Scissors, I think, is... Wait, hold on. Is School Scissors longer than Sailors? I don't actually know. Now, we can access storage. Like, we got the Dust of Seeing that so that we could use it on combat, but it's like we don't need it anymore because we have Fame. We have, what is it? We got 12... We got 20% bonus attack speed. That's Moriko deft handling levels of powerful. Now, we would be at 28% if the game wasn't a little bit weird, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, we have 20% attack speed. Like, look at this, look at this, look at this. That's great. That's disgustingly good.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Hello, gamers. And, jump scare 3, 2, 1. Hey, I still got it. Anyways, so how are we gonna deal with Young Witch, alright? How are we gonna deal with Young Witch, okay? We are going to deal with Young Witch by, and this is true, okay? I think we should be able to get away with something like that, and then we just Kobe? And even if we couldn't, that did 4 damage for some reason. And we got a new thing to throw, you love to see it. We could probably put away the, I mean, we'll pop the, I mean, we might as well pop the painkillers, right? Pop the painkillers, grab the diary, let's see what we're working with here. Clap and a clap, okay. Now we're still running away at the first sign of any ghost. What can we do in here? Die. We'll take the stamina. Like, there are some of them that give you, like, a curse, and then that one just gives you stamina for resisting, which is fine. Because, I mean, we really don't want to get into a situation where it's like, hey, how about, Now, you want to fail this. You always want to fail that. Because if you fail it, you get plus 20 EXP and curse signs, which curse signs is, like, literally who cares? Like, I could not care less about spellcasts raising Doom, especially because we're already on spellcast cost Doom. So, you know, it is indeed what it is. Let's have a fun, funky sigil. God, Maria looks so depressed in the little chibi art. Like, she really does. Look at that. She looks sad. We're running in the 90s. Zoom? Where your energy drink can't save you now. Okay, so it's 2 claps. We know that. So, 2... I mean, win in Rome, right? Win in Rome. It is a clap, clap, bow. Clap. Come on, clap, clap, gang. Okay. Clap, clap, bow, clap, bow. Middle bow, right bow. That's it. That's the game. So, I will take folklore studies. Thank you. And so here's the thing. Are we gonna get to 8 strength? The answer to that is no. Because even if we level up again, which we will, we're gonna get to 7 strength, which is not that good. However, I would like to basically give you a hypothesis, if you will. It's still better to run strength, because that makes your brace for impact faster, which means you can sneak more attacks in there, which is really nice. But no, unless, like, a Miracle Savesh spell happens, we're not getting... Like, I don't think we're gonna level up. Are we gonna get 140 EXP in one of the shortest mysteries in the game? Not unless we fight the boss. And are we gonna fight the boss? I mean, we could. Like, we are... I mean, yeah, like, if your question is, are we gonna fight the boss? Like, we literally could. It's not gonna be that hard. So, I mean, yeah, like, if you... A pretty woman walking down the street, that's the only lyrics that I remember from that song. Here's the thing, she doubles her damage. She doubles her damage, so... How about we just kill her? Question mark? We break the game. We just kill her? How about you just, like... Just murder her? There is no Beatles song? Die? Okay, so... Lucky earrings, just get them out of here. That's a jar of blood protection money as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, no, we're just vibing. Yeah, we can take a ride. That's fine. We rolled a 12, and then that got boosted up to a 14, just so you know. Now, as far as Doom goes, like, we're completely... Like, remember, we had the gruesome totem. Like, that's completely fine. This is horrible, by the way. This is really bad. Actually, is it... How many attacks can we do with the brace? I mean, that's pretty good. Like, that's pretty good. So, can we do 20 in one turn? I don't... Exposed ribs, what is that? Stamina? Yes, stamina. Who cares? Literally, don't care. Do not care. I don't get out of bed for more than a freaking, like, mangled hand, alright? Like, as long as I can click and use the keyboard... I don't get out of bed. So, what are we gonna do here? Like, we take two, like, we have to brace again, because that's kind of like the life that we've embraced here, but did we have to? Probably not. So we can't do that. We literally, like, one more point of knowledge and we would have gotten there, I'm pretty sure, because we would have been at 31, and then that would have been at, 67, so yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. But what we can do is this. It's a 95% chance. So, you know, we do not miss. Anyways, we're just gonna keep going. Like, we should probably equip the gruesome totem, though. Like, yeah. Check out the masks, I'll take it. Like, it is what it is. So we got it, like, Seaside's pretty dangerous. Literally, like, game mechanically, Seaside is pretty dangerous. We're gonna level up no matter what, so, like, is it worth discarding 2 items when, like, we could just fight the boss? I don't know. Like, I think we probably want to... What the hell is happening? Yeah, okay, so here's what we're gonna do, alright? Here's what we're gonna do. Thank God we didn't miss against Canis. So we could fight the boss. It's definitely doable. But I think what we want to do instead is probably... Do we have Takashi? I don't think we do. We're going to level up real quick. We're going to level up real quick. It doesn't matter? No, not at all. We'll take... Well, actually, hold on. Does it matter? Like, I'm trying to think. Do we need any stat ups? Like, okay, so we've got second enemy, which is, you know, the formaldehyde jar. We've got light source, and then we have strength, knowledge, and charisma. So we're gonna take -3 stamina. And do we have, like, anything here that's concerning? No. So we could really just kind of take whatever the hell that we want. It doesn't... It literally does not matter, so I guess we'll just take a little bit of strength, why not? And we'll... Yeah, let's just discard the stuff. Like, we don't need it. We'll take the torch, and then we'll just take the dub. You know, don't get too complicated here. I mean, we could fight, right? Like, focus on the officers. I mean, do you want to fight? Like, I don't... Like, we can do it. But we just have to make sure that we have... I think it's a little bit risky, because, like, Lump of Flesh, we go up to 10, right? Like, we go up to 10. We can throw the Ritual Mask. We can throw the Torch. Like, I mean, we gotta live a little, right? Like, he killed us last time, so let's get some freaking revenge. Like, actual revenge instead of just bypassing the boss. Yeah, no, we got this. We win these easy. So, do we throw the ritual mask immediately? I don't think we do. So, throw the torch. Brace for impact. Probably should have kept the Dust of Seeing, admittedly, but we guarantee take him down to... Let's get a little wild, dude. Let's live a little. I mean, that's what we would have gotten otherwise, so... Okay, apparently we can't glitch the game twice, or did he inflict us with a status effect or something? Like, what we could do... I'm very confused. I'm extraordinarily confused about what just happened. Like, we obviously glitched the game, and it's stopping us from doing that now. But why is it stopping us? And how? Anyways, 95-85, that's fine. Now, what did we get Broken Jaw? Yeah, we got Broken Jaw, that's fine. We don't have any spells to cast. So he's dead, and we're perfectly... I mean, even Tireless got us out of the range, right? So... We almost... If we had a compass, we would have got there to 8 strength. That's kind of sad, honestly. Like, the strength check's the first one, right? Ah... If it was literally just 1 down, like if it was the third option, we could get to 8 strength. That's sad. It doesn't matter, though. Because let me walk it through ya. Plus 10 EXP, minus 3 stamina, plus 10 EXP, plus 10 EXP, plus 10 EXP. So we're good. We don't need to worry about anything. Is it plus 10 EXP? Yeah, it is plus 10 EXP for that. I didn't quite remember the whatchamacallit. But no, we're just vibing. So I mean, it was Forgotten Specimen. Don't forget that. And I mean, oh, we could have gotten Parting Gift earlier and maybe memed something because we didn't have Takashi, so your allies in the lighthouse are kind of useless. But you know, it is what it is. I do love whenever you play Mizuki and it's just like you have like an Arc Noir like perk sheet that's like almost covering your character. Like that's fun. Alright, cool. Hey, wait a minute. You know, no, that's correct. That's correct. We didn't go to the wrong lighthouse, thank God. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. I will see you on the next episode of World of Horror. And, yeah, you know, I'm just, this was a really, really nice break from the endless Eureka grind. And I gotta keep grinding because I'm so close. And I want to get the orb before Endwalker. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, listen, I found out what the white mage weapon looks like. It looks terrible. Like, I'm upgrading it still because I might as well, because I never want to come back to Eureka ever again. But, like, it looks awful. Like, it's just like imagine like a stick of gaming RAM, but it's a tree branch. And when I say gaming RAM, I mean like RGB tree branch. Like, it looks terrible. And the armor, though, looks cool as hell. Like, I've picked up some of the fending armor, I've picked up some of the... Like, so I want to play... Like, I'm a white mage main, right? But I want to play tank, and I want to play bard, and... Let's see, tanks, bard, and probably... I mean, just tanks in general. I want to play all the tanks. I want to play bard, and then... Probably Astrologian as well. Like, I love the aesthetic of Astrologian, and I love card games, so... You know, card games on MMOs sounds pretty fun. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Wish me luck in getting to, like, in one of the last Baldesian Arsenal runs before Endwalker comes out. Or before the Endwalker maintenance, I should say. Bye! Because, like, listen, when Endwalker comes out, I'm not doing anything else besides Endwalker. Like, you're gonna have to pry me out of the game to do the World of Horror episodes. Like, you're gonna have to pry Endwalker out of my cold dead hands, goddammit. Like, I'm so looking forward to that thing. Anyways, bye.